So today's Monday, and again on Mondays we try to recalibrate our guys and really get after our brand promise and talk about building people that build businesses and building processes. That's kind of the theme that we're on Mondays. And last week I talked to you guys about one of the things that I did with Coach, aka Corey, is bring him to the table on Monday and say, from developing you as a human being, what are some of your aspirations? And so I continued that theme this morning. And I said, hey, from a business standpoint, obviously we want to build the people that build the business, and we want to build the repeatable, scalable processes. So we have to build, I got Dakota standing on the other side of the room, and he's commissioned as in the integrator role to build the processes that are repeatable, scalable. And I said to the guys this morning, one of the biggest constraints, and I had a couple guys come to the table and I said, make a fist. One of the biggest constraints that we have when we look at trying to help you achieve what you want to achieve, make the kind of money that you want to make, is when your fist is closed. And I used this with some dollar bills, and I had the guys sit at the table and I said, make a fist. And I tried to shove the money in their fist, and I just couldn't do it. And I said, your fist is your mind. And what you want is to make more money, guys. You want more opportunities. But what we need, what Dakota and I need as leaders in the company, is we need you to be open-minded, right? We need you to be open to the Alluring Glass way. The Alluring Glass way might be exactly the way that you want it, right? As it relates to organization of your van, for instance, or it might not be. But when we're trying to give you what you want, what we need is for you to have an open mind, right? So we can put the money in your hand with an open mind. For me, going down the path of, trajectory of growth and development of the company, right? Increasing our revenue and moving into multiple cities. Like, to do that, one of the things that we're talking about is we got to build the people and we have to build the processes. Well, part of building the people is getting them to open their mind, right, to this is the way that we do it here. And so anyway, I used that as a visual this morning. I thought it was might be powerful and impactful, because what I want to be able to reference in the future with my guys is like the fist. Like, hey, just remember, right? Remember, we need you to be open to the Alluring Glass way. And so again, just a silly example. I've heard things like, the mind is like a parachute, it only works when it's open. Little sayings like that, trying to drive the point home to our guys that we need them to be open-minded and be coachable. So we think that'll help develop them, and it'll certainly, we believe, help develop our processes as well.